Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beach of sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper's Thaiadventure live stream with myself and my good friend and trusty sidekick, Mr. Brooke Schneider.
Yeah, good to be here.
Welcome back in the saddle again.
Yeah, your singing's not why they show up here, okay?
Oh, really? I thought you love it. I'm the star
Now,
of the
my
show.
singing, on the other hand, is
non-existent.
quite good.
Is it? All right, sing me a little ditty.
Back in the saddle again.
Oh my God! Don't stop, Bob Barker.
Don't give up your day job.
Today, I thought we'd fun it up a bit on the channel. Let's have some fun. And let's talk about 70s and 80s TV shows that they could not make today because they'd be too controversial. And before the live stream, you came over the house and you said, hey, Coop, what's the first TV show that you can remember as a kid that was funny? You know, that made you laugh, made you cringe, you know. And my first TV show that I can remember that was funny, that I was able to watch, beside cartoons, you know, would have been The Little Rascals.
Yep.
I absolutely loved The Little Rascals. I thought it was hilarious. The dog with the black eye. Spot, you know, Alfalfa with his hair that would stick up in the back like this.
Buckwheat.
It was one of those TV shows. It was in black and white. I remember it was in black and white, even though we had a color TV.
Oh.
But that thing was as huge. I mean, it's got to be about the same size as my 70-inch TV we got now, but it was all wood. The TV was only small in the middle. It was all just a big wooden thing,
Cabinet.
you know, big wooden cabinet with like mesh at the bottom with a built-in speaker. You know, I can remember that. And I can also remember that we had the old TVs with the antennas, and you'd get there and you'd be moving the antennas and you do the little fine-tuning switch.
I remember it would have been the late 50s.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in the early 50s. Would have been the late 50s when the very first TV came into our house. And it was one of those great big wooden, you know, tall buggers with the little mesh at the bottom where
Like
the
ours,
speakers
yeah.
were. It wasn't as wide as yours by the sounds of it. But, and in those days, like the back, there was no covering on the back. You could see the great big tubes,
Yeah.
you know, different size tubes in the back. And, but that prior to that, it was radio. You know, you just listen to radio and, you know, played outdoors as a kid, I guess, and learned to love the winters, I guess. You had to, but yeah, and once that TV came, you only got 3 or 4 channels back in, you know, the start like that.
Yeah.
It was all black and white, of course, but the very first show I remember, well, it would have been a cartoon, was Felix the Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I watched a few of those. Yeah.
Yep. And after that came the Bowery Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, you kind of lived for Saturday. Well, that was only Saturday mornings.
Right.
So Saturday mornings, man, you hopped out of bed early. You were down there. I think the thing started around 6 with the cartoons. So you wanted to be there. And then a little later along came the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Well, that was to die for.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curly
Yeah.
Moe, and what was the other one's name?
Well, Larry,
Curly, and Moe.
and then
That's it.
Shemp was along. I mean, they had a few different, you know, Curlies or Shemp characters in there. But yeah, I remember them all pretty well.
I do. I suppose the first one that was controversial had to be the Archie Bunker show that I can remember.
That kind of set like they were saying things on that show you'd never heard
would
before.
never get away with today.
Well, and you hadn't heard before back in that day.
Mm.
So that was kind of like, holy Jesus. And, you know, he was doing it every week.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
But you laughed. I mean, you laughed
Boy,
at the guy.
My dad was crying watching that TV
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I think it used to come on like at 6 o'clock at night, just after the watershed.
Yeah, for Saturday or Sunday or
Yeah.
whatever, I forget.
And my dad would be watching it and tears would be rolling down his eyes.
Mm.
But what I love best about going back to the Archie Bunker show is when George Jefferson came in
Yeah.
to this show, and he gave as good as he got against Archie Bunker.
Yes, yes.
And it was just hilarious. And that's why they made the spinoff, The Jefferson Show,
True.
because it was so popular that these two were just going back and forth, back and forth. And it just made me laugh like there was no tomorrow. And then TV shows started getting more popular, the black TV shows. And I loved each and every one of them.
Sanford and Son, I remember that one.
Sanford and Son, prime one right there.
Yeah.
I loved every bit of it. Old man in a junkyard in the basement, and his arch enemy, Ethel. And it was to die for. I've never laughed as much as I can remember in my childhood than watching shows like that.
Red Fox was his name.
Red
yeah.
Fox.
Oh, he was hilarious.
Absolutely fantastic. I loved everything about the guy. And it just it changed a lot of people's perceptions. Because back in the 70s, and I want to say, by the way, happy Martin Luther King Day to all my American subscribers that are watching. It's a sad day in history when he was assassinated. But it made a lot of people realize, hang on, black people are funnier than white people. And it was. The Jeffersons, the Sanford and Sons, the The shows that made you go, oh my God, I can't believe they said that. Things they would get away, they got away with then. With wokeism, there's no way they would get away with today. And that's today's topic of the show. Let us know your favorite shows from back in the day and why you don't think they would survive today if they were to be made. And that is the topic of today's show. Let's get started. We got quite a lot of comments. A lot of people are looks like they're enjoying this special episode of Coopersthaiadventure, where we thought we'd just bring some fun to all the negative things that are happening in the world. Let's have a laugh today.
It's always fun in Thailand. What do you mean? Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky. Good morning, CBD gang. Little Rascals would never make it. No TV shows I would bother to watch on prime time these days. Have a great show.
Yeah, it wouldn't make it.
No.
There was a lot of controversy, in that show where it just couldn't be made today. Yeah. But all the same, it was fantastic. It was one of the first
ones. Back in the day, you watched it and you laughed as hearty as ever, and you couldn't wait for the next week's show.
I just think comedies and sitcoms are sort of boring nowadays.
Yeah.
Bar Mind Landman. That
Landman's
one,
good.
That one is good. It's very controversial. Very. I'm surprised, but it's got rave ratings, and it's just been approved for season 3. So looking forward to that.
Roger Walker. Good morning, good evening, Cooper, Brooke, and everyone. Thumbs up for Darlene. Make her smile.
Good morning to you, Roger. And thank you for being a channel member with a badge next to your name, helping to support the channel for only $2 a month. Come on, guys. Let's have some fun. Tell us your favorite TV shows and why.
J.E. Washington says, good morning, CBD.
Good morning, John. Thank you for coming on and joining us. I'm sure you got some good ones, John.
Heath McDaniel, good morning, watching from Southeast Tennessee.
And good morning to you,
Wonder
Heath.
if he's got cold weather over there.
I bet he has.
Yeah, parts of the states are getting blasted. Canada's getting blasted. So.
New Jersey, New York. My brother's in Buffalo. He said it's crazy.
Yeah, Toronto. Rick Price, good morning, all.
Good morning, Rich.
He's got the spy versus spy going.
I know.
Mike
like
Doty
that.
and Little Mike. What's up, Coop and Brooke? Hope all is well in the land of smiles. It is.
It sure is. Fantastic.
Another day in paradise.
Yep. Fantastic day.
Ricardo says, good wishes, everyone. Nice to be here and catch the live show.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Mike Doty. Okay, Brooke, then let's hear you sing. When is your album coming out? Well, my nephew's a professional singer, and I would, hum along, sing along with him occasionally, and he'd look at me and say, Uncle Brooke, don't give up your day job. He always made
and
me
he
laugh.
says Archie Bunker Show. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely hilarious show. He was always in a bad mood. And I loved it. Yeah.
He always had something to say.
He was very sarcastic.
Yes.
Very sarcastic. If I had to describe him,
remember the son-in-law?
Yes.
Meathead. I don't think he ever got, I don't remember him calling by his real
anything
name.
other than
it was
Meathead.
always Meathead.
Yes.
Married to Gloria.
Yeah.
And the wife's name was Edith, I think.
Yes.
Oh, she took a lot of.
Oh, she did.
Margie. And Timmy says, good day to the CBD gang and everyone. Hopefully I will make it through this stream and not fall asleep like the Saturday night stream at 6 a.m. there. So he's got 6, 7, 8. He's got 6 p.m. here. So he won't sleep.
Nah,
You'll be all right. You'll be all right, Timmy. I think he's up in Edmonton. Biggest Chris, greetings all.
Yeah. And Heath comes out with a cracker. Here we go.
Easily married with children. Oh, that
Al Bundy
never would make it today.
Hell no.
I still see some of the clips on Instagram or whatever it is. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
They're just like really.
Come on, bud. Let's go to the Hooter Bar. He
Well,
used to call it.
the overweight lady sitting in the chair.
Putting the shoes on.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, like it's just, yeah. Anyways, that was.
But it was classic It was funny.
Oh,
Um,
Al Bundy.
Bundy and his wife Peg.
Yep.
She'd want to have whoopee, as we used to call it back in the 70s. Remember that? He
Yes.
couldn't say sex, you'd say whoopee. And he'd be like, "Oh, Peg, not again. You had it on your last birthday."
Yeah. You don't hear anything like that anymore, do you?
No,
Things change.
that would be probably in the top 2. I
Well,
would
yeah.
have to
Archie
say.
Bunker would be right up there.
Yeah.
But that all in the fan. Yeah, that's never gonna.
Married with Children. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. J.E. says,
The Benny Hill Show. Can you say lawsuit? I
exactly.
watched a few of the Benny Hills. They were
Yeah.
quite funny.
They were. He was always going around slapping that old man on the head, chasing the nurses.
I didn't watch that many of them. That's maybe why I get. But yeah.
But that was borderline nudity. That's why that show was so popular, I think.
Okay.
Every episode, there was a girl in lingerie in every single episode, and he was a pervert,
Yeah.
but he was a funny pervert. He made people laugh. And here's a true story about Benny Hill. It was a flop in England.
Really?
People didn't like it.
Okay.
The Americans loved it, lapped it up. And that's why it kept going for so many seasons, is because the American public that liked it so much, the American networks couldn't get enough of it. So they were paying the British network to make more.
Oh, there you
Don't
go.
stop. Keep it coming. This is a hit. And it was absolutely hilarious. I loved it.
W Secrets to Success. Okay. Hello, gents. Bitcoin just dropped big time. What's the H is going on here? We'll analyze that on Wednesday.
It's a holiday. There's no stock markets open today.
True.
I'm expecting a rebound by tomorrow. Just some flushes to get rid of the shorts and the longs.
Yep.
Liquidations.
Games being played. Mike Doty and Little Mike. Archie Bunker. That's the name. All in the family. Yep.
That was the name of the TV show, All in the Family.
Yes.
Yeah. And had lots of spin-offs because of that.
Well, Jefferson's was one.
Yes.
There was another one. What the heck was that? I forget now.
And what about JJ, who used to say, "Dynamite"?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah. What show was that? I forget.
Oh, my God.
I watched a couple of them, but it
I watched
wasn't
quite a
my
few
cup
of
of
them, but
tea.
I can't remember the name of the show. I'm sure these guys are going to
Yeah.
remember. They're like, "Oh, yeah, we remember that one, Coop. That was a good one, too."
Heath McDaniel.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He goes on to say they make fish tanks now with those old TV sets.
I believe it.
I probably do. Yeah, where the screen was, there'd be a
The fish swimming past.
yeah, there'd be the little circle you'd see on the square inside. Yeah, good. Yeah,
Jay says,
Jay Jetabo, Archie Bunker, Three's Company. There's
Yeah.
another one. Yeah, you
Yeah.
wouldn't get away with Jefferson's. Good Times.
that was the name
the
of it.
one with
Good Times with
yeah.
JJ. Yes.
Different Strokes, right? And
Mm.
the Dukes of Hazzard. There's another one.
Now he's got some good ones there. Three's Company.
Yeah.
Why was that controversial? Well, it was made in, I believe it was 1977. It first aired on TV. And it was a single man living with 2 single women.
But he was supposed to be gay in the show.
Yeah.
So that's why it was okay to live with the girls, I guess. But
But he wasn't.
no, it wasn't. So a lot of innuendo and everything.
Exactly. But yeah, that was a good one. The Jeffersons, absolutely fantastic. I love the Jeffersons. I loved him making fun of his old white neighbor down the hallway. What was his name?
The tall guy.
Yeah, the tall
Yeah,
guy, the creepy
English
guy.
Was he English guy or something? Yeah, I
Yeah.
forget. But yeah, he would, and he was good humored, took it all.
And they actually made a special on the Jeffersons when Martin Luther King died. And George had gone down into the basement of his apartment building, and there was a glass broken out of a window. He opens the door and he sees another black man. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he said, "They just killed Dr. King." And then he gets upset and he starts smashing chairs and everything else, And yeah.
Well, I remember that. I think it was in '69. Am I correct on that? When that happened,
Mm-hmm.
and it was quite shocking. And boy, there was riots after that.
Oh, the
And
big
I
time.
mean, like a lot of cities.
It was extremely popular. He wanted equal rights for black people.
yeah.
And that
Oh,
was, it should have been.
Yeah, he was a good
Yeah.
guy.
Why do black people have to sit on the
Made a
back
lot
of
of
the bus?
sense when you listen to his
You know?
speeches. You know,
I had a dream. That was his
Yeah.
famous speech.
Yeah.
I have a dream. And I loved everything the guy said. And he would have gone far in politics if he was alive in today's age.
Yeah. Well, yeah, even
Yeah.
then he would have went.
Another one there, Different Strokes. That's where an old man had adopted 2 black children. That would have been
Didn't-
controversy.
Yeah, didn't watch that.
But with little Arnold, what you talking about, Willis?
Mm.
It was hilarious. It really was. And I think that was my first crush as a kid, was their sister. I can't remember what her name was. I think it was Peggy or something. But my God, she was beautiful. I was 7. Come on, guys. I was 7, 8 years old. It was my first TV crush.
Okay.
And then the Dukes of Hazzard. Classic. Absolutely
Yeah, I
classic.
didn't really watch it either.
Bo and Luke Duke.
I was working. man.
Daisy. Boss Hog. Rocco
Working,
Pico.
trying to make a living.
Cooter.
I knew who they were. You'd see snippets and that.
Yeah. But then that would be hugely controversial today. Why? Because the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
The Confederate flag on top of the General Lee. There was a lot of controversy over that, and that's what got the show canceled in my book, and why they didn't continue with it. Walmart had to stop selling the Confederate flag in the U.S. Yeah, because there was a lot of controversy.
Then they took down all the statues.
Yes.
You know, General Lee and Stonewall Jackson, I believe. And yeah, I don't know. That's kind of almost rewriting history. But I mean, the flag, I understand, you know, as a symbol. But, well, I guess the others are symbols too. So
yeah.
Hard to say. Vegas Chris, happy days. Happy days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sanford and Son, All in the Family, and the Dukes of Hazzard.
Happy Days was an excellent one. Funny. I love the Fonz. I think we all did.
Yeah.
He'd go up and hit the side of a jukebox and it'd start playing. You know. It was good. It was funny. I can remember one episode where they brought in Mork from Mork and Mindy.
Yep.
And that's how Mork and Mindy
That's how it started.
because he was introduced in one of the episodes. But did you know that Richie Cunningham had an older brother, but he was only ever seen in the pilot episode?
Oh, I didn't know that.
He walked upstairs to where the Fonz's room was, and then never came back down. You never saw him in
Never
another
saw him
episode,
again, any
only
of
in the pilot.
Maybe he's still there.
Yeah. But All in the Family, another excellent TV show. You remember that one?
Yeah. Timmy says Archie Bunker wouldn't be acceptable by today's standards.
Oh, hell no. No, absolutely not. He was borderline racist. He was, you know, the words that he would come out with were borderline racist.
Now, not in real life, but his character was.
Yes.
In the show, just so
his
clear.
character
Yeah.
that he played, Archie Bunker. Another classic one was the you know it, what was it called, The Honeymooners?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ralph Norton and was it something Crampton?
Yeah, Ralph Crampton
And Ed Norton.
and Ed Norton.
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Norton. Norton. And what was what were the wives' names?
Oh, I can't remember.
Trixie.
Yeah.
Trixie was the one. I forget the other one. Anyways, yeah. But they were not, I think that's maybe why it wouldn't fly. They weren't portrayed in the nicest light. The ladies, a little demeaning, maybe.
Yeah. Now, did you ever watch the stand-up comedy from oh my God, I just had his name in my head. Forget it. I'll move
Andrew
on.
Dice Clay.
No, there was
He wouldn't fly either.
there was a famous comedian, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he
was
did
good.
a thing called Eddie Murphy Delirious, and that was excellent. I cried on that. My dad watched it. He cried on it. And I think it was about 15, 16 when he filmed Delirious, you know. And he did a joke about Ralph Crampton and Ed Norton in there. I'm not going to repeat it on YouTube. I'd get banned, but it was absolutely hilarious. I saw you looking at me. That's all I'll say.
Oh boy. Vegas Chris, Three's Company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. The Waltons.
The Waltons.
Richard Woolley.
I didn't really watch much of that either, but
Watched a little bit
why
of
would
it.
it not?
Little
play?
House on the Prairie, The Waltons.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was controversial as
Yeah.
such.
I don't know why that wouldn't play today because it seemed quite wholesome at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't watch a lot of them, so I shouldn't comment maybe, but maybe it didn't show much diversification in it. Ernie Jones, Ernesto. Good morning, CBD and gang.
Good morning, Ernie. Welcome to the live stream.
Ernesto. Vegas Chris, Chico and the Man.
Chico and the Man. I don't recall that one.
Wasn't that something to do with Cheech and Chong or no? I don't recall it either, but I've heard of it. I've heard of it, let's say.
I remember the TV show about the truck driver and the bear, the monkey, or whatever you call it. Something in the Bear. It was
Clint
called.
Eastwood?
No, it was a TV series about
I
a
don't
truck
remember
driver, and he had a pet monkey. Here we go. Rich Price starts it off with Star Trek in 1966. That was controversial.
Why?
Why? Because he's always going to different planets, making out with women with green color skin.
Well, that's all science fiction. The reason,
Captain Kirk, the biggest pervert in history.
there's only one reason it wouldn't fly today, because you could, when you look back now, you could see the little strings holding up the toy models. Okay, they were filming the spaceships, you know.
And the spaceships are sort of flying.
Oh yeah, like
on
hello.
the strings, yes.
I like Star Trek, man.
I did. I was a big Trekkie.
That was a wicked show when it came out.
It was absolutely fantastic.
And then the spin-offs from there, but you know, the Next Generation, that was the best one.
Yeah, Captain Picard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That, anyways.
Yeah.
It's my thinking. Robert Pierpont, why do people think these shows wouldn't be accepted today? They rerun all these shows nonstop still today, thus they are still accepted.
TV Gold would be a TV channel that you could see a lot of these on.
Yeah.
But I don't think you see them rerun on
I
ABC
think Robert,
or NBC.
well, no, I think he's got a point. The reruns, you can probably access them because they're, you know, they're historical. I think it's more, they would never get funded today
to make
a new one.
Yes.
You know, it'd be, you know, an up-to-date version. So, but it wouldn't be the same. I don't think it'd ever get funded. There'd be too many arguments as to why it wouldn't. But as far as reruns, well, you know, I mean,
I still watch reruns every now and then. Gilligan's Islands, Fantasy Island, you know, Little Tattoo, the plane.
Yeah,
I don't think was good.
Like Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, it was a great show, and you watched it all the time, and you'd laugh.
I know nothing,
but I don't think that would really cut it in today's society, as the Germans were portrayed as comical and
stupid.
Yeah,
very
exactly.
stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I loved Hogan's Heroes. That was one of my old man's favorites.
Yeah.
He would die laughing and tears would just come strolling down his face. I remember I was like 10 years old, 12 years old. And me and my dad would be watching Hogan's Heroes and he just couldn't get enough.
I don't think you have too many World War II veterans watching that laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Well, before my time, anyways. Damon, there he is. Damon from Aussie Good morning. On the buses, great English series, Carry On movies. Carry On. Oh, yeah.
The Carry On movies were very controversial. Again, lots of nudity in them, or implied nudity.
Yeah. Sure.
They
but
had
hilarious.
in a lot of them, but they were hilarious movies. No way they get away with it today.
There's a lot of English series that are absolutely hilarious when you look back on them, you know, and Yeah.
But one thing I've noticed, you remember Mr. Bean?
Oh, yeah.
If you ever fly Thai Airways and you fly locally within Thailand, they don't have the TV in the back of the seats. They have the little drop down TV in the middle of the aisles, the little ones that come
Yeah,
down.
yeah, okay.
What do they show? Nonstop Mr. Bean. The Thais love Mr. Bean. They cannot get enough of it.
Oh, really?
Well, he never speaks in the show.
Okay.
You know, it's always sound
just
effects,
animated.
you know. But yeah, they cannot get enough of Mr. Bean. Thais love Mr. Bean, and the whole airplane cracks up. And you're like, really? You found that funny? Oh, the Thais love it.
Well, I saw an interview just actually about a week and a half ago with Mr. Bean.
Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson. And he was being interviewed, and you know, one of the questions was, so, you know, do you get stalked a lot? And, you know, he says, yeah, it tends to happen, he said. And, you know, any funny stories? Well, thought for a second. He says, there was one time, and the guy was quite insistent that I was a dead ringer for that guy on TV. What was it? Bean, I think his name was. You're a dead ringer for that guy. And he went along with it for a while. And then he said, well, actually, I am the guy. Oh, yeah, right. He says, and this went on for a few minutes with Owen trying to convince him, Rowan, that he was the real McCoy.
Yeah.
And the guy said, oh, God, your character's good, but you're not the real guy. I can tell that. You're the next best thing. And they almost got into it by the end of the the end of the discussion. So it was a hilarious anecdote. I thought, yeah.
And another two that England would never get away with, talking to English television shows, would be Faulty Towers.
Yeah, saw one or two of those. Yeah.
Rowan Atkinson played the lead role in Blackadder too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely hilarious.
What was the one with the department store in England? And they had the old guy with the spectacles that was in charge. Well, the real old guy could hardly move, and he was the owner of the department store. And then his manager. I
remember it, but I can't think of the name.
No, I can't either.
Yeah.
But they had the ladies in the departments there, and you'd get all the innuendo. You know, yeah. They'll tell us here on the thing.
Richard says, Good Times. That was the name with JJ.
Yeah.
I love JJ. He was like an idol to me as a kid.
Really? Okay.
I thought he was hilarious. The things that he would come out with. You know, skinny. He weighed about $105. But he was hilarious. He hit the punchlines. Absolutely pitch perfect. Don't know what happened to him after Good Times. I never saw him in any movies or other TV shows when the show finally ran its course.
He's done the odd commercial, but
I never saw him after that, but he should have done. He could have been very big in movies, I reckon.
J.E. Washington, we wouldn't have the phrase dynamite without Good Times and J.J. Evans. Okay.
Exactly. I loved him.
Yeah,
I loved him.
Got a point there. Rick Price, Room 222, The Mod Squad. I've heard of it.
I remember those very vaguely. They weren't shows that I really watched.
Not Room 22, unless
but I know
that's part of it. But the Mod Squad, definitely heard of it. But
yeah.
It's like the $5 Million Man. Never really watched that show.
$6 Million Man?
Yeah, whatever.
The Bionic Man, they called him.
Okay.
Yeah. Wonder Woman.
Shows you what I remember. Rick Price, Barney Miller.
There's the classic.
Yeah, that was
an absolute classic. Another very funny one.
The Streets of San Francisco. That was a cop show, I think.
I think it was, yes. Yeah. I sort of like the long lines of Chips. Okay. Remember the TV series Chips with the guys on the motorcycle, Eric Estrada, and what was the guy, Poncherello?
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Car 54, where are you?
Oh, that's an oldie.
Yes.
It? Yeah.
That is an oldie. Starsky and Hutch. Another old classic TV show.
Yeah. Dragnet. That's when that was probably the first cop show I remember.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kojak. That was a good one.
That's an oldie.
That's an oldie, but
Telly
a goodie.
Savalas.
Yeah. And Jay says cartoons. Pepe Le
Pepe Le
Pew.
Pew, I remember
that one. Yes, the sexual
Sexual
harassment
harassment
was
was
off the charts.
Oh, that was.
He
Pepe
was
Le
a horny
Pew.
cat, wasn't he?
No,
Well,
he was
wasn't-
a skunk.
He was a skunk. That's right.
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew.
He was a skunk.
Ah, monsieur. Yeah, he
I'm
had the
Pepe Le
French
Pew.
accent. Yeah. Ah, mi amour. Captain Action, Night Stalker, Kolchak.
I remember the Night Stalker.
Yeah, I
TV
didn't
series,
watch it, but
Yeah.
I remember the name. Heath McDaniel, later than the 80s, but 2.5 Men.
That was a good show.
Yeah, I didn't really.
I thought it was funny. It was a lot of comedy. It was a lot of sexual innuendo in there again. You know, he was always going out, bringing a different girl home every
Yeah,
week. Yeah, he was a bit of a playboy. But Married with Children, absolutely fantastic. That could never be made in today's day and age. Too much controversy. The Chappelle Show, the Dave Chappelle Show. Yeah, that was a good one. He's another great comedian.
Yes.
African-American comedian, and he is to die. I love his jokes. He's got
good.
his punchlines are spot on. His facial expressions go along with it. Lot like when I'm talking and you think it's something crazy that I'm talking about, and you make those facial expressions on the show like you're doing right now. Yes,
What are you
those ones.
talking about? No, I didn't follow him when he was in his peak, but he was apparently hilarious. Now, since then, I've seen a lot of his, oh God, they're to die for. But it's funny thing, he had a contract and it was expiring and he just ended up quitting. And it was kind of, he quit at the peak. He could have, asked for the moon and would have got it and just decided to walk away. And that was quite shocking back in the day at that time.
Well, another good late night TV show was the Arsenio Hall Show.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. I thought the guy was great. It was fantastic. Things that make you go, And I can remember one time when the networks gave him a big dressing down because he started singing a rap song, the lyrics to a rap song, but the audience knew the next verse. And he had to quickly try and stop him from saying the next verse. And the lyrics was the roof is on fire. And the audience knew the second verse, which has got the F-bomb in it. We don't need no water. Let the MFer burn. And he's like, no, stop. Don't say it. Don't say it. Because it was filmed live in front of a studio audience.
Yes, it was. Greg McGinnis, he's back with us, Chappelle Show. There's Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. Good morning, gang. If they remade Three's Company, it would be called He, She, and Them.
Yep. There you go. Got it in a nutshell. Yep.
Correct.
Got to have your pronouns.
Ricardo, WKRP. Yeah, had so many laughs.
That was an excellent one.
With Venus Flytrap.
Yep. Speaking of
and
radio,
Dr. Johnny Fever, I think that was the.
Speaking of radio shows, who was your favorite radio show host from all time?
Well, in my case,
two.
I'm in a different age group than you. Gordon Sinclair.
Let's keep the 70s.
Why?
Because that's what we're talking about.
Well, yeah, but listen, there's subscribers that are older than you, okay? So, we'll go back to the 60s was Gordon Sinclair.
Never heard of him.
Well, yeah. Go back and listen.
I heard of Gordon Ramsay.
No.
But
anyways, that was the one. Anyways, you asked the question. I gave you an answer.
Okay.
Yours?
My two favorite was Casey Kasem.
Okay.
I thought he was excellent. He used to do, I used to listen to him every weekend where he would do the countdown to the number one songs in the land. And then the one that would be above him that made me laugh, Wolfman Jack.
Oh, well, yeah. I remember him.
I loved he had that voice. He was a true radio voice.
Yeah, I'm the Wolfman.
You're listening to the Wolfman Jack Show. he had that really deep voice, and I really liked it.
He did. 1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD. I love Spanky and the Gang.
Yes. Absolutely. Alfalfa, Spot the dog,
Yeah.
Spanky.
Little Rascals.
The Little
So that
Rascals.
was like a spin-off, maybe. Was it Spanky and the Gang?
No,
Or was
that was the crew.
name of the crew.
Yeah,
Okay.
Spanky. It was his gang.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
But
they
Little
were
Rascals
the Little
was
Rascals.
the name of the show.
Little Rascals. Yeah,
Yeah,
but Spanky was the guy the one in charge of the Little Rascals. If you know what I
Okay.
mean. Yeah.
Alfalfa, buckwheat. Yeah.
Mhm. Married
Scott-
with Children.
Scotty Castle,
Absolutely.
Married with Children.
Yeah.
Yep. Damon goes on to say another is Hey Hey It's Saturday from Australia.
Never heard of that one.
No,
Don't know that one.
they'd probably they would have had their own comedies over there.
Exactly. Ones that they couldn't make today.
Skippy the Bush Kangaroo, I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've seen that one. Yes.
yeah. Captain Action. This might be off the subject. Chicken pot pie, my 3 favorite things. Chicken pot pie. Yeah, he's good. Oh, I get it.
I got it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Mr. Action's got a funny there.
Yeah, it's a play on
Captain
words
Action's
there.
funny.
I got it.
Tampa. Journey to Freedom. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Journey. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Roger Walker. I love Lucy. She was always doing something crazy. She was.
Yes.
Actually, that's an old show. I remember that.
And
Yeah.
there were so many American women. They would have competitions to see who could do the best I Love Lucy impression.
True.
And they would have annual events where they'd have hundreds of women all dressed up like I Love Lucy.
Yep.
Yeah. And what was her husband's name in there? Ricardo, was it?
Oh,
And I Love
Jesus.
Lucy.
You don't remember?
Oh,
Desi
Des-
Arnaz.
but what? No, his character's name.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I think it was Ricardo, wasn't it? I
I
know who
don't think
played him,
so.
Desi.
No. Desi Arnaz played the character. Oh, Christ. Anyways.
But yeah, another absolutely.
And you remember Fred Mertz? Fred was the neighbor, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. J.E. Washington, what's happening with Rerun?
Rerun.
Reruns, maybe? I don't know.
Lost me on that one, John.
Yeah. Journey to Freedom. I'm having my morning coffee in Pattaya.
Well done. Living the good life.
Speaking of
out here with
coffee,
us.
so what are you paying for your coffee where you are? I've found places, Coop, at 35 baht a coffee for good coffee.
$1
to 60 baht for wow. So anyways, that's the range, guys. Just give you a heads up. The reason I mentioned that is getting back from Australia 2 weeks ago, the coffee was $8. $8 Australian.
8
Yeah. Like,
For-
hello.
for some water.
No,
and some
for a
co-
coffee.
Yeah, so some water and a couple granules
Well,
of coffee.
no, it was a large. You know, you get
But
$6,
$8?
but I never buy a small. I always get a regular large. So yeah, it's expensive there. Anyways,
That's crazy prices.
Yeah.
But my favorite coffee in Thailand is got to be Amazon,
It's good. Yeah,
the Thai coffee house.
about 60, 65 baht anywhere.
No,
55.
it's like 35 baht
Oh,
for a
bullshit.
cappuccino.
Ah,
40 baht.
give your head a shake. Don't
Okay.
listen to him. He's full of shit on that one.
I'm on a roller coaster now.
No, listen, I get coffee there, and
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
good,
paid
though.
35. Yeah, it is good. I will say that. No, it's 50 to 70 baht, depending on your size.
Okay.
Sorry to correct you. 1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD. 45 degrees in the villages in Florida. God,
That's
cold.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, well, that's cold.
That's cold. That is extremely cold.
Like, I didn't need a sweater this morning coming over. So
It's warming up nicely now.
Yeah. Like,
It's getting to the high 80s.
yeah, that's one nice thing about the temperature I find in Thailand. It seems to, similar year round. Not like snow in Canada and too hot in the summer, 90 degrees to minus 20 in the winter.
We don't have those extremes.
No.
It sort of goes down to like 82, 83,
Yeah,
and then it's at 100.
which I think is healthier for you
Yeah.
because you get accustomed to the warmth, which you like. You don't want to get cold again.
But people in the West, they'll go on holiday when the weather's in the 80s somewhere, like the Caribbean, and they're straight in the water. We
Yeah.
over here, when it's in the 80s, we're like,
That's a
too
little
cold.
nippy. Yeah, that's a little nippy to hop in.
For us.
Mike Doty and Little Mike, that's sad that these shows won't make it today. Yeah, you can get them on reruns. It's like everyone became soft. They became woke. Can't take a joke anymore. True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't. There was a lot of controversy. Comedy should be just that, funny. And there shouldn't really be anything taboo that you can't say in comedy, but there is a hell of a lot now.
Yeah.
One of England's best comedian, Jim Davidson, absolutely hilarious guy. I saw him once perform live. His live show was more cruder than anything that he put out on TV or in the movies.
Sure.
Or DVD back then. He was making a lot of DVD specials. But oh my God, he was fantastic. But you couldn't get away with that today.
No.
No way could you get away with that humor. But it's a shame because it was extremely, extremely funny.
I think there's a lot of live shows you get away with a lot more than what they would put onto a DVD or cassette for general public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'd have to tone it down, I think. But no, the live, and I've been to some of those live shows, and it's just you just in stitches almost. You know? But you think, oh, they'd never get away saying that in public. You know?
Exactly.
Yet they do. Captain Action, Mr. JD.
That was the neighbor down the hall and the Jeffersons. That was his name, Mr. JD.
I don't think so.
The tall white guy.
Saying hi to a guy on the channel.
I think it was, what was his name? I can't remember.
Claude says Combat and Rat Patrol were great war shows.
I remember Rat Patrol.
I remember Combat, yeah.
I never watched Combat, but I do remember Rat Patrol.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Back.
Yeah.
Claude, that's our
leader of the pack.
Leader of the pack. Ray McGee, GM, gentlemen, good morning. Favorite show, Beverly. Oh, that was good. Beverly
Hillbillies.
Yeah.
Yes, that was good.
Tell you about it. About a man named Jed, poor mountaineer, barely kept his family. See, I can say. Circling back to Red Fox, I used to pass by his office building every day on the way to work. Wowzer.
Wow.
He had a big mural showcasing his resume on the side of the building. I could see Red Fox doing that. He was a different character.
Yeah, and he came out with a movie. Okay, I think it was the last time you saw him on the big screen. And he was with all the big wigs. You had Eddie Murphy in there. You had Richard Pryor. And it was a gangster movie set in the 1920s. Absolutely hilarious. Red Fox was in there as well. It had a full-blown cast of just fantastic people. And the humor in it was like back in the 70s, but on steroids. That was a fantastic movie. I'm trying to think of the name of it, folks. It slips my mind, but I'm sure you've seen it. And there was a scene in there where Eddie Murphy gets upset with the woman that runs the prostitutes and shoots her in her pinky toe.
Oh, yeah.
What was the name of the movie?
I don't remember. I kind of remember that scene. But yeah, no, that's way.
Yeah, he said something to her, Vera. If you don't put that knife down, I'm gonna shoot you in your pinky toe. I'm gonna shoot that little stubby off. And she's like, "You want to shoot my pinky toe? Here it is. Go on, shoot my pinky toe." And he looked at the guys and they're sort of like, "Listen." He just went, "Okay." Bam! That shoots off our pinky toe. That was funny.
Next, please. Mike Doty, good times. JJ.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorites.
Ray McGee, good times there. Yeah. We obviously got a few on that. Robert Pierpont. All these shows from the old days are Child's Play versus this past season of South Park.
Okay.
South Park is, it can be very controversial. I swear the guys that make South Park are trying to get booted off air, yet it's very popular.
Yeah.
They don't shy away from controversial subjects, let's just say.
No, they don't.
Yep.
It's not like The Simpsons.
No.
But every single episode of South Park, and I used to watch it back in the day. I don't anymore.
I watched a few of them, yeah.
Yeah. Every single episode is, you bastard, you killed Kenny. It's like, how many times does Kenny die throughout the season?
They always find ingenious ways to kill
bring
off
him back.
Kenny.
Yeah.
And then he's back the next week. Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. JJ was good times. Penny was my first crush.
Yeah, she was my first crush. I thought that was her name. And oh my God, she was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Greg McGinnis says The Cosby Show. I love that too. And I do have a favorite episode of The Cosby Show.
Pray tell.
And it was where Bill Cosby got upset with his son over something that he did. I can't remember what it was. And it was the first time I'd seen him play an angry dad. And he got up in his son's face. He says, your mom may have been the one that brought you into this world, but I'm the one that'll take you out. And I was like, damn. Couldn't believe it. Bam. That they would have that in the 1980s on TV. You know, talk about controversy right now. That got a lot of people in talk shows talking about that particular episode where he threatened to take his son out, you know.
Out to the woodshed.
No, out of this world. Give the beating of a lifetime. And that was big controversy back in the day when he came out and made that episode.
Claude AC, sorry I joined here late and missed the topic.
Nah, come on and join.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Old TV shows that wouldn't cut it today.
No.
1, 2, 3, it's Mr. JD. JJ and Dynamite
was good times. Oh, yeah.
Claude, movie instead of TV shows, I would say Blazing Saddles.
Oh,
Correct.
God, they couldn't make that today.
No.
Oh, hell no. But it was funny.
Oh, laugh.
It was
Laugh
super,
yourself
super
silly
funny.
at the theater.
Yeah. I couldn't believe how funny and stupid it was at the same exact time.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Scene.
I loved it. And that sheriff, the black sheriff, he was fantastic. Man, white people are so dumb. Where he pretended that he had a gun to his own head, you know. No, Lordy, please, no shoot. No, they're gonna kill me, you know. And it was his finger, and the whole town was like, "No, put your guns down. Put your guns down. Don't shoot. He's gonna shoot him. He's gonna shoot the sheriff." He walks around the corner. He's like, "Black people are so dumb. White people are so dumb." I remember that scene.
Ricardo Crosby, hi Cooper and team.
Hello, Ricardo. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Vegas Chris, the A-Team.
A-Team was good. B.A. Baracus, excellent character. Face Man.
Was Mr. T in that one?
Yeah, that was Mr. T. B.A. Baracus. Then you had Face Man. He was the guy that played in Battlestar Galactica. So that was his next TV show hit, was the A-Team. And then you had the Colonel. And then you had Murdoch, which is the crazy pilot.
Well, you remember those characters.
Of course, it was my era. That's my era, the A-Team.
Yeah.
Another favorite of mine was The Man from Atlantis with Patrick Duffy. He had the web fingers and he'd swim underwater like this. Me and my dad used to love watching that show, but it was on late. It was on at 10 o'clock
Remember The
at
Man
night.
from U.N.C.L.E.?
I do.
Yeah.
That was a good one. The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Was
That's
big when
where
it
they
came
got
out.
the Mission Impossible spinoff from.
Yeah.
The movies with Tom Cruise.
Ilya
The Man from
Kuryakin, and I forget the other guy's name, but
another classic, Gilligan's Island.
yeah,
I cracked up watching Gilligan's Island.
that was big.
It was huge back in the day.
On a 3-hour tour.
Exactly. How do you get lost on a 3-hour tour?
Heath McDaniel, Brady Bunch, too many kids between both of them. Yeah.
That had a lot of controversy because there was no diversity. It was supposed to be a typical neighborhood in California. Well, California is one of the most diversified states in the U.S. It's got everybody in there. from all walks of life, and yet everybody in the show was always white.
Even the
All their
schoolmates,
friends, the school friends, everybody was white.
Christ.
There was no brown, there was no black, nothing. Everybody was white people in the show, and that would not happen in
different
today's
times,
day and
different
age.
times. Elvia Broad from Kentucky. 8 is enough led to women getting fertilized and having quadruplets.
8 is enough.
8 is enough.
I heard that, but I can't recall watching it. Did you watch it?
No.
8 is enough.
Robert Pierpont. Coop, your first TV crush is named
Dana Plato.
Dana
That is
Plato
the
in real
actress,
life,
yes.
and man, oh man, she ended up in bad shape from drugs.
2 of them. Willis, the one that played Willis, he got bad into drugs.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, the older brother. He got bad into drugs too, and so did Dana Plato. But after the show, I don't know, fame ruined their lives. It can have a bad impact on
drugs
children.
ruin their lives.
Yeah.
Yep. Drugs.
Unfortunately.
Bad. Johnny Pulo, Southside Johnny. Good morning, CBD, and everyone watching. Did you guys see the Paul Hogan show?
Mm-hmm.
I think that came after his, Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
An Aussie classic, very funny but sexist. Oh, it would be. Typical Aussie humor. It was the Crocodile Hunter guy before. Oh, so that was before the movie.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my introduction to him was in Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah,
and he was
I saw
great.
the Crocodile show, the Paul Hogan show after the movies.
Yeah,
and I saw only a couple episodes. It was very rare that we'd get to see an episode of it.
No, that was
but it was funny. Yeah, he's absolutely right, John.
Rick Price, H&R Puffin stuff. Charles Nelson Riley would have been taken to HR. Same with Pee Wee Herman. Yep.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman? Yeah. And what about Gomer Pyle?
Gomer Pyle?
Yeah. It was
he had
another
his
one.
own show, but he first was in Lassie or whatever it was. No, it was Anyways. The sheriff with what's his name? His stupid deputy.
With
Mayberry.
Don Knotts played the sheriff.
No, he was the deputy.
Oh, the deputy. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's the name of that? I
Christ.
know the one you're talking about with Don Knotts. Yeah. They were funny.
Yeah, well, that's where Gomer was in there. And
yes.
They had the mechanic guy. He was a little bit.
What was the name of that TV show?
Shit, it'll come to us.
Yeah.
Somebody will know.
That was another good classic.
That was.
I liked when Robin Williams did the movie Good Morning Vietnam.
That was good.
It was an excellent, and they let him ad-lib the whole thing. They said, forget the lines, let him do what he's doing. It's funnier than what we wrote, so they let him ad-lib it. And in one of the scenes in the movie, he did his Gomer Pyle impression. And he's like, Gomer, you're out here. Or you gonna be sorry for that one.
Yeah.
He did in his best Gomer impression. Yeah.
Jay Jedible, if you go to Daisy D's restaurant on Beach Road, they have a mock-up of the General Lee car above the bar and with the Confederate flag, no less. Good food there, too.
I've been past it loads of times.
I've never been in it.
No, I've never been in it, but I've seen it. Daisy D's there.
Yeah, you can get away with the Confederate flag in Thailand, and you wouldn't get.
Well, they don't know what it means in
wouldn't
Thailand.
Get a second look.
It doesn't mean anything to the Thais.
Philip High says, hello, CBD and Thailand live from New York. It's Sunday night.
Yeah. Well, decided, let's make it a fun channel. Let's do something a bit different and have some fun. Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Mr. Nutt and his Texas humor. The honeymooners, the last name was Alice. Yes.
Yes.
To the moon, Alice.
To the moon.
Yeah. Trixie. Alice was married to Ralph.
Yeah.
And then Trixie was married to Ed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Ed Norton.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Would you like us to do more fun stuff like this on the channel? We'd love to make it happen. If we get enough people that say, yeah, do it again, Coop.
Mr. Nutt and his Texas humor. Chico and the Man was a spinoff of Sanford and Son. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never got maybe I did watch 1 or 2 episodes,
Sanford's
but the
buddy
name's not ringing the
was
bell.
shit. What was the name? Grady. Grady was the old guy.
Yeah,
He
the
was
old
funny.
guy. He was funny
he was
too.
Funny too.
Yeah.
Vegas Chris, Chico and the Man was Freddie Prinze. Okay, spin-off from Sanford and the Son.
The
Son. Okay.
So it was from he was the son that played in that one.
Ricardo, Freddie Prinze was Chico. Funny show. Yep.
Okay.
Now we're getting it. Ray McGee, ST had first interracial kiss with Uhura, Star Trek.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
And
First time on TV. Interesting.
the Jeffersons had the first interracial couple. Their neighbor down the hall, he had a black wife. He was a white guy with a black wife.
True.
And they were the first interracial couple, married couple on
George would make fun of them
on TV. Yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't get away with that shit today.
Yeah.
Timmy P says Star Trek was the first TV show to have an interracial kiss between Kirk
and
Lieutenant Uhuru.
Was she lieutenant or ensign?
She was a lieutenant.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
I can't remember.
You know what she was in the show, the series?
Yeah,
What station did she man?
The communication station.
Correctamundo. Let's look at the brain.
Come on,
on
you're talking
Cooper.
to a quickie here.
Philip Hyde, my favorite TV show was ER because of the real life monologues, and they told the story of Cook County Hospital in County General from the staff's point of view. Interesting. Yeah, it's when it's localized to you and you know something, that's definitely of interest. I never did watch the show, but
I watched a couple episodes, but
yeah,
wasn't
probably
for
same
me.
here.
Yeah.
Nothing struck me. Captain Action, hit that like button, make Darlena smile. Yeah,
Yes,
that
please.
helps the
It's
channel,
free.
guys.
If you're having fun, hit it.
Johnny Pulo, Southside Johnny from Aussie. Tool Time with
Yeah.
Jim Allen was a great show. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be always
Watched a few of
out back
those.
talking to his neighbor.
Just see the eyes
You
over
just
the
see
fence.
the eyes
Yeah.
of the neighbor. I don't think you ever saw his face.
No.
Only his eyes and
Yeah.
his voice. And he'd always be making those weird sounds.
Robert Pierpont, Hogan's Heroes was great for the wordplay. I did not see anything, was actually said, I did nazi anything.
I see nothing.
I know nothing. Timmy P, I love Sergeant Schultz. I see nothing.
Yeah,
Mike Doty and Little Mike. What about MASH?
controversial.
I like
Very.
that show. That one I did watch. It was good. I hated that show, but today they wouldn't make fun of that guy that was dressed like a girl.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. That was
Klinger.
Klinger.
Yeah, I think it was
Corporal Klinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was Radar and
Yeah.
Hot Lips and
Houlihan.
Yeah.
Hot Lips Houlihan. But that was an excellent show. But why it wouldn't happen today? Because of those two making fun of Hot Lips Houlihan. There was a lot of sexual harassment.
Yeah. Big time.
That would have gotten you kicked out the military quicker than anything. And it was done by officers to fellow officers, which made it even more
Worse.
funny,
Yes.
and more controversial. Hawkeye and what was the other guy, his buddy in the tent name with him? Hawkeye and Pierce. Yeah, Hawkeye and Pierce. Yeah. They used to give old Hot Lips Houlihan a lot of stick, didn't they?
Philip High, I remember Emergency
Yeah.
and Hill Street Blues. That
Yeah.
was a good show.
That
as well as Saint Elsewhere.
Yeah,
Not
Hill
the
Street
odd
Blues
one
was
in
a
that.
good one.
Yeah, Hill Street
I like
was
that. Yeah, good show from
kind of
the
a realistic portrayal.
early 80s, I believe.
Ricardo, Hogan's Heroes. Lesson I remember that the Nazis really do not want to be sent to the Eastern Front. Very much like reality today. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That was a no-no, getting sent to the Eastern Front.
Mm.
Captain Action, Hogan's Heroes. Schultz, remember he was famous, owned the largest toy factory in Germany, and was rich. Remember Colonel Klink found out. Did not know that.
Yes, I
Missed
remember
that.
that episode.
Okay.
Yeah. He hid it from everybody that he was this owner of this toy factory that was the largest in Germany, and he was extremely rich.
Did
Yeah,
not know
but
that.
he hid it from everybody throughout the whole show.
Huh.
Yeah.
LB Abroad, Cooper's favorite has to be Love Boat.
I love Love Boat. I thought that was a fantastic series. It's probably the one that got me into cruising. Remember Gopher, the bartender in Love Boat?
Okay.
I loved him. I had a crush on that girl on the show too. I can't remember
They
her
had
name.
some lookers in there, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a fantastic
Captain
show.
Stubing wasn't he
Stubing.
yeah.
Stubig, Captain Stubig.
I didn't
yes.
watch too many episodes, the odd one,
But it was a good series. Very, very good
remember
series.
the plane.
Fantasy Island.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Fantasy Island. That's going back. Damon goes on to say, "Are you being served?"
Another
That
very
was-
famous British
Yeah, I
TV
watched
shows.
the odd episode of that too.
Yes.
Yeah. Robert Pierpont, LV Abroad, Coop looks like a Love Boat type.
I did
Doesn't he?
watch that show. I
Yeah.
remember it. Yeah.
You need that white hat and the white uniform with the little lapels on the side. Yeah, you'd be the captain there, first officer, whatever. Yep, you could do it.
Funny? Not. Welcome back, Carter. That was a classic TV show. Ooh, Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter. What was that guy? The guy's name?
Well,
The cast.
shit, they had
Carter was the teacher.
Yeah, but didn't they have Travolta in that? He was a young guy.
May
John
have been.
Travolta, pretty sure.
Look-alike, whatever. Yeah, but it was a very, very good TV show back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that show too.
Rick Price, Battle of the Network Stars. Don't ABC, NBC, and CBS television show celebrities competing in Olympics. Don't recall that. 76 to 88, I was working.
I remember the Gladiator TV show.
Yeah, I remember
That was good and fun to
yeah.
watch. Yeah.
Mhm. Johnny Poulos, Are You Being Served? Was an English comedy.
Yes,
show.
it was. I remember that one.
Philip High, also the soap operas. Whenever I was home from school sick, my mom used to watch them faithfully.
Oh my
Drove
God.
me nuts.
Me too. The one that drove me nuts more than anything else, General Hospital.
Okay.
I hated it. I'd come home from school and my mom was sitting there watching General Hospital.
My grandma used to watch those
And
soap operas daily.
I couldn't stand it.
Oh.
All My Children was another one she would watch. General Hospital. She loved watching Dynasty and Dallas.
Yeah.
Those
Some of
were
them
my
went on
mom's
for
shows.
Years.
I
Like-
think General Hospital is probably still going.
You'd see the same character, and they, 15 years later, the guy's aged and he's got
Yeah.
gray, like, hello.
Yeah.
You know,
Who
married
shot
16
JR
times,
from Dallas?
Yeah, soap operas. That's another one.
Exactly.
Rick Price, the audience has shifted in the 70s and 80s. Everyone watched the same shows. Everyone recognized the same stars. A celebrity competition felt like a national event today. Fragmented audiences. Yeah, I don't know. Today it's
Different.
Yeah.
Politically correct. You couldn't do or say the things that we saw growing up in the 70s and the 80s. They would they'd be sued to oblivion, the networks.
Well, Netflix is so big. I don't recall, to be honest, the last TV show I watched. Possibly it's you don't get a lot of the channels here, but you get the news on BBC and Al Jazeera here, and Aussie News, obviously. But then Netflix is like your go-to. It's got everything. So, and then we have the little boxes too.
The Wiz TV.
Yeah,
box,
so you can get a lot of the old stuff on that if you wanted to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Get the new movies on that too. So,
but they couldn't make any of that today. Not that they'd be sued out of oblivion.
yeah, you wouldn't get funding probably.
Yeah.
Rick Price, niche fandoms, no universal TV star culture, the magic of, oh, wow, that's the guy from the Chips racing the woman from Laverne and Shirley. It just doesn't translate anymore.
Laverne and Shirley, I saw a couple episodes.
Yeah,
I wasn't
ditto.
too impressed with that one. Yeah.
Philip High, do you remember the show Different Strokes?
Of course I do. That was one of my all-time favorites.
Yep.
I love Different Strokes. I thought it was hilarious. And I had a crush on the girl, Dana.
Timmy P, Streets of San Francisco. Yes, was Michael Douglas and Carl Malden with the big nose.
Yeah.
Yep. Michael Douglas was quite young in that.
And I'll give you a character. Tell me the TV shows. Huggy Bear.
Didn't watch it. I know the name, but
Starsky and Hutch.
okay.
Okay. I thought you knew that one.
Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. Things they will never remake. That would be Blazing Saddles.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. Porky's would be another one.
Yeah.
You remember the movie Porky's?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh my God, it had me in absolute stitches. Pee Wee Herman, you know, the nudity. The first time you saw pubic hair in a movie, you know, was in the movie Porky's, when in the famous shower scene. You know, you would never find that. But then they came out with the Stifler movies. The
Yeah.
Oh, what was that? What were they called?
Animal House?
No, and that was another classic,
Yeah.
Animal House. That was great, John Belushi in his heyday.
Yeah.
And 1941, another classic John Belushi movie.
Stifler. I remember that character.
Yeah, Stifler. And you know, that was very promiscuous.
Yes.
You know, movies. I don't think they'd get away with making today. Nah. Because they were just sort of really cutting the line of rated R to rated X.
Yeah. Rick Price, Wile E. Coyote, always violence towards that roadrunner. Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Yeah.
Meep meep. Yeah.
Never
And he
did
never
catch
caught
him.
him.
Nope.
Never ever caught him.
Philip High, Elf.
The alien.
Elf. Oh, the
That was
alien.
good.
Yeah.
And then they had that TV series with Bigfoot. Bigfoot and the Hendersons or something, was it called? That was good. That was a good show. I liked watching that one. That was
Yeah,
quite
you're
funny.
going back.
Yeah, but Alf the Alien, that was a good one.
Mike Svensson, Dave Allen at large.
Dave Allen, another great actor. Yeah, and great show. Yes.
Okay. Don't recall that.
Teletubbies. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Get a little pathetic here. Teletubbies.
I
Oh
used
my
to sit
God.
with my granddaughter, watch those
Yeah.
idiots.
Yeah.
Teletubbies.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig, I remember that. Yeah. But they would keep the granddaughter entertained. She was probably 2. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Philip High, Three's Company. They still have reruns on this day. So does Emergency.
Friends is another one.
Yeah.
The TV show Friends.
Yeah. Reruns.
They still have the reruns to this day. You know, and it was a fantastic TV series. I loved it. Joey was great. Chandler was awesome. It was a really good comedy. Phoebe was my favorite character. I thought she was just completely wacko, but that's what I loved about her, the fact that she was completely wacko.
Rick Price, South Park and Family Guy and American Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family Guy, good one. South Park, again, good.
South Park, I watched a few episodes. Laughing. Oh, yeah. With the Smothers Brothers. Yeah, they were funny.
Don't know that one.
Oh, Jesus. Laughing? You never watched that? Oh, that's going back then. Yeah. Smothers Brothers were hilarious. But then I remember as a kid growing up, the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah,
Was
I remember
big
that.
on Sunday. I think it was Sunday nights. And that was like your go-to show. I think there was Walt Disney was on for an hour.
Mhm.
And then they had the Ed Sullivan Show for I think another hour after that.
Saturday Night Live. You had that.
Well, that came
Johnny
after.
Carson show.
Johnny Carson was,
Yeah.
he was on.
Then Jay Leno took it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The late night shows were popular.
Very popular.
Yep. Ray McGee, Paul Harvey.
Mm.
Yeah, he had some good. Paul Harvey's Good Day. Yep. Timmy, late night radio, coast to coast with Art Bell. Don't call
Don't
that.
remember that DJ.
Maybe you heard a show, but
I'm probably heard, but
Yeah.
not the name. Yeah. Hollywood Squares.
oh God.
God.
Hated that show. They had some idiots on there.
Yeah, they did.
Like Elvia Broad, come on, Brooke. You know Lawrence Welk when they did the polka was your favorite. Lawrence Welk and his, I think, Band of Renown.
Yeah.
Whatever. Les Brown and his
Yeah.
Band of Renown. Yeah. Now my mom would watch that Lawrence Welk show. Johnny P from Asia. Coop, I saw Wolfman Jack at the NCO Club, Ramstein Air Base in 1983.
You know what? I was at Ramstein in '83.
Were you?
I was. My dad was stationed there.
Were you at
Ramstein
that
Air
show?
Base in Germany. I never saw him.
Oh, okay.
Didn't even know he was there. If he did, me and my old man would have been there.
Well, how old were you in '83?
14.
14. Yeah, you probably would have.
I was there. I was in junior high school, Ramstein Air Base in 1983. And it was 84 was the first time I'd went to a concert. And lied to my mom and dad, told them that I was going to stay the night at a friend of mine's house, Lloyd. And we went to the Monsters of Rock concert in Nuremberg in Germany.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is that the name of the band?
no, it was called the Monsters of Rock, and they would have like 6 bands
Okay.
over
Do you
a
remember
weekend.
any of them?
Of course, Van Halen was there.
Oh, he was?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
Eddie
that's-
Van Halen, David Lee Roth,
Wow.
and it was the famous concert. Ozzy Osbourne was there, and that was the concert he bit the head off the bat. And
Oh.
I was there. My claim to fame. I was
Oh.
at that concert. It was the Monsters of Rock concert, 1984, Nuremberg, in
Ozzy
Germany.
Osbourne.
Yep. We'd saved up our allowance money for like 2-3 months to go. Got a tent, went with some friends of ours, and we all told them we were staying at each other's houses. Our parents, well, our parents never asked. They never got on the phone with Lloyd's father and said, "Hey, you know, Coop coming to stay at your house this weekend. You're okay with that?" No, they were like, "Okay, go, have fun." You know, staying a night at your friend's house.
Nice.
They never asked, they never checked. So we got away with it. To this day, my mom and dad never knew that I went to that concert.
And you were paying in Deutschmarks then?
It was Deutschmarks, yes. It was
Okay.
before the euro. And absolutely great weekend. That's all I'll say. The rest is rated X. So I won't be talking about that. But I didn't know he was at the Ramstein where I was. But Reagan, I remember Reagan coming in, President Ronald Reagan.
Wow.
A bunch of us played hooky from school and went out to the airfield because he was somewhere in northern Germany, and his helicopter came in, and Air Force One was waiting for him on the runway
Wow.
at Ramstein. And I believe that was 83 or 84. And I remember going there, and I saw him and Nancy.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I actually got to shake Nancy's hand. I was standing in the
Really?
line, and she came up and shook my hand.
Wow.
I didn't get to shake his. He was sort of stood
But
behind
you
her.
were close
and,
enough to see him.
I was close as you and I
Wow, that's something.
to see Ronald Reagan.
Yeah,
And he was
that's-
my favorite president
Yeah, he's larger than life.
because he was funny as hell.
Yep.
He had a hell of a sense of humor. Do you remember when he was running for president?
Oh, yeah.
And they had the debates.
Yes.
And his
yes.
challenger said, "Don't worry, I won't hold it against you that you're too old to be president." And Ronald Reagan comes back with a quick pro quo and says, "Don't worry, I won't hold your age against you either and your inexperience."
Yes.
Boom, that was it.
Even Mondale was laughing at that line.
I know, famous.
Yep.
To this day, it's still on blooper reels
They did it.
across the networks. Yeah.
Mike Doty,
Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky
yes.
Ricardo. I
He
love
was her
Lucy's
Lucy's
husband. Was
husband.
named Ricky Ricardo.
Yes.
Rick Price. Oh, Charlie's Angels. They wouldn't cut it today. I
There
don't
was
know.
another crush of mine, Farrah Fawcett.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I had that poster. The poster of her wearing the black one-piece swimsuit with the nipple pointing out.
Mm.
I had that poster on my wall. I had her on my wall as a teenager, and Victoria Principal, the girl that played Bobby Ewing's wife
Oh,
in
yeah.
Dallas. Another beautiful woman. Absolutely
How are they
beautiful.
looking today?
Dead. Both of them.
A little bit old.
Ricky
Vegas,
Ricardo,
Ricky
yeah,
Ricardo,
Ricky
yeah,
Ricardo,
Ricardo, yeah.
Fred and Ethel.
Fred and Ethel,
Yeah,
Mertz. Fred and Ethel Mertz. Love Boat might float on today's channels.
Yeah, there was nothing controversial. They had a mixture of cast in there.
Okay.
So yeah, Hispanic, white, black cast. So yeah, I wouldn't have said that it wouldn't float today. Yeah.
Islander Soap was a good show. Remember that name?
I
Soap.
do.
I can't recall the premise of it.
Yeah, ditto.
Kept in action. If it weren't for Lucille Ball at Desi Studios, we would not have Star Trek. I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder what the correlation is
Lucille
between
Ball.
the two.
She was huge in her day, Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Rick Price, would Gilligan's Islands be made today?
Mhm.
Pretty clean, but maybe that's why it wouldn't be made today.
But pretty funny.
Yeah.
The girls were always in bikinis. Every single episode they were in bikinis. And that's what kept us young teenagers hooked.
The Skipper
Yeah.
and Gilligan and
Because
the
they were-
Professor.
Yeah,
and
they were always in bikinis.
Thurston Howell the Third.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a lot of Gilligan.
I did.
Philip High, snow and sleet here in New York City. With the flu man, I wish I was in Thailand now.
Keep the flu there. Don't bring it here,
Oh,
please.
Christ.
Philip.
I had a run of that. I think I got it at the airports, as I said.
Mhm.
All I did in Australia for 2.5 weeks is hack up a lung.
Mm.
Christ.
Mm.
Ray McGee, can I ask for a moment of silence, please? I have to go to immigration today.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not going to be a problem.
nah, you should.
It's
be all
really
right.
good here in Thailand.
Monday, probably busy. Well, it's open now, so it might
Yeah,
not be
it's
as
open
bad.
now. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes and we got to wrap this up because we got to be at breakfast at 10 o'clock today at the clubhouse.
Yes.
So come one,
Clubhouse
come
for
all that
Brecky.
are out here. If you want to join us, we have breakfast in Jumpton Beach Road at the clubhouse. Don't forget, Tuesday next week is our meet and greet.
Not tomorrow.
No,
a week
week
tomorrow at the meet and greet at Fraser's at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
Come on out and renew acquaintances. Maybe it's your first time. It's a great place to get some numbers and meet.
you'll meet a
the
lot of
gang.
fantastic people. We
Yeah.
always have a good laugh. At the
Great
meet and greet.
food. Reasonable
Aircon.
prices. Aircon if you want it.
Yeah.
Smokers outside if you're so inclined. But
Yeah.
good times.
And
Once
what
a month.
else have we got going on this week? Tomorrow, big go-kart event at 4 o'clock tomorrow
Wow.
afternoon on Pryor Road.
Putting your title on the line, are you?
Tepperset Road, sorry, not Pryor Road.
Okay, Tepperset, yes.
Yeah. And Alpha's going to be there defending his title.
Ooh, there'll be some guys looking to
Take
dethrone
him on. Exactly. And then Thursday, this week, we have the big bike ride with Claude. We're gonna
Claude's
go out
back
and
in
see
the saddle again.
coming?
I probably will. Yeah, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. from
District
District
Grand
Grand
Park
Park 2.
Meet out front.
Yep.
10 a.m. Sounds
Yep.
good.
So a lot of great things happening this
Yep.
week with our subscribers and personal friends. We have a great time. And if this is what you're looking for in your retirement, come one, come all, have a blast with
Yep.
us.
Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. Laverne and Shirley was a
Yes.
spinoff of the Fonz.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So they played in several episodes.
So they would have been in Happy Days.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes,
So did the Fonz have his own show called
He
the
did.
Fonz?
he did.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
recall. That. I remember Happy Days. But
Yes.
Biggest Chris, off topic, but still entertainment. Entertainer, rest in peace, Bobby Weir.
Bobby Weir.
Can't recall.
Name I know. can't
Probably
put a face to
recognize
it.
him if you saw him. Or
Yeah, the
what
name I
was-
recognize. I'm trying to
Yeah.
picture the face.
No. J. Jettable, Coop, the movie with Red Fox was called
Harlem
Nights. Yeah.
I love that movie. I could watch that movie on repeat.
Okay.
I really could. It was that good. Couldn't believe it.
I did watch it now that you mention it. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of controversy in there. A
Yeah.
lot of controversy in there. And the things that they were saying and doing, you wouldn't get away with today.
Philip High, Hogan's Heroes, I see nothing, I say nothing.
Sergeant Schultz. Yeah. Harlem Nights. There
Mike
you go,
Doty,
Mike.
Yep.
You guys got some good memories.
Harlem Nights, Eddie Murphy,
Shot
Shot
her
Her Toe.
Yep. That was a good scene in
Rick
the movie.
Price, Harlem Nights. Yep,
Yeah.
we're getting that now. There we go. Harlem Nights, says Texas Humor. Favorite character was Sunshine. If you know, you know.
I do. And there was a reason they called her Sunshine, but we can't say that on YouTube. So I do know Mr. Nut. Yes.
Rick Price. Oh, yeah, movie from back in the day, Porky's.
Yes.
That was quite controversial. Parents would not let their teens see it.
But we all did.
Yeah.
You know why we saw it? DVD.
Okay.
Everybody had a DVD player.
Yep.
And we knew somebody that would have a copy, and we would swap it between each other and say, you guys got to watch this. And what was great for me as a teenager, I had my bedroom was the basement. I wanted that because I had complete privacy.
Sure you would.
I made it into the ultimate man pad, my basement. And it had a sofa down there, my TV, my DVD player. I had a ping pong table and a dartboard. And that was my ultimate teenage man pad. And of course, somebody get a copy of it, like Delirious. I wasn't supposed to be watching that with Eddie Murphy. VHS. Remember VHS?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You used to sit there and watch it in my basement.
I remember 8-track tapes, Cooper.
I do. Those big cassettes that you
Yep.
put in your car while you're driving along. Yes.
All right, let's motor here. Johnny Poulos, Mom and Pa Kettle was a good show.
I remember that one. Yes.
Philippi, Richard Pryor played the candy store owner that was actually an illegal nightclub.
Correct. And it was an all-star cast in there. Arsenio Hall was in there too. You know, he was the gangster on the other side. Yeah. I'll get you sugar. Yeah. It was funny.
I'll be abroad when driving theaters. Oh,
I remember them.
Showed XXX late night movies. I can still remember my dad's expression when I said, "Look, there's a new Pinocchio movie. It isn't his nose that grows when he tells a lie."
I think that's what killed the drive-in movie theaters, because they started going risky and showing them on late night. Well, you could see the drive-in movie theater from miles around, folks.
Yeah,
you really could, because it was, the screen was that big that you could clearly see it. I'd open my window and I'd be watching things I shouldn't, because the drive-in was about 2 miles from my house, you know, in Victorville, in California.
Yep.
And yeah,
it was a treat in the day going to the drive-in.
Yeah, good old days. It was Makeout Row, we
Rick
called
Price, MASH.
it.
Yeah.
Excellent. MASH was
Good
excellent.
show.
Starsky and Hutch.
Hutch, says
Yep.
Vegas Chris.
Yeah.
Ronald Reichard. Hello, CBD and tubers from Daytona Beach, Florida.
Hello, Ronald. Welcome to the stream.
Bill Pye, do you remember the movie The Toy with Richard Pryor?
I do.
And Jackie Gleason.
That was an excellent, excellent movie.
Good memory there.
Yeah. The Toy with Jackie Gleason and
I
Richard
probably
Pryor.
saw it, but I don't remember.
Do you remember Smokey and the Bandit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not
Yeah.
my cup of tea, but yeah.
And who was the sheriff that was chasing him?
Buford or whatever.
Buford. What was his name?
Something.
Yeah,
Something.
Buford something or
Yeah.
other. And he had the little nephew that was the deputy. And the things he was coming out, he says against his nephew, "You ain't my loin."
Ronald Reichard.
Buford
Hit
T.
the like button.
Justice.
Yeah. Let's hit the likes and make Darlene smile. Correct.
Yes, please. And we're wrapping up, folks.
Coop,
Trying to
did you
get
ever
through.
watch War Dogs yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Sub-Z, best TV show, Sanford Sons, Laurel and Hardy. I remember them.
That were
Yep.
good. Yeah, Sanford and Sons.
Abbott and
all-time
Costello.
favorite.
That was another one back
Yep.
in the day. Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. The Andy Griffith Show. That's the one, Andy Griffith.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
whistling starts now.
Yeah.
Biggest Chris, Andy Griffith Show. Sub-Z, Gunsmoke. That's going back. Shay and Bodie. Don't that one.
Gunsmoke, I remember. Yeah.
Yep. Rick Price. Today's sitcoms lean towards sarcasm, rapid-fire jokes, flawed characters, edgy or self-aware humor. Family Affair is earnest, slow-paced, and conflict-free. Executives call it too soft.
Has to be.
Yep.
Because all the complaints out there.
Yep.
Different strokes. Yeah.
Different
Fantastic.
strokes. Yep. Philippi, Pee Wee Herman turned out to be Pee Wee Tom, and then they made a TV miniseries documentary about him in the U.S. Talk about what not to see TV. He's a bit of a pervert, that guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, and so was that other guy, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
No,
He was gay.
Yeah, but it's
And
not
there
being a
was
pervert.
no. There was a big hush hush lawsuit that he was interfering with some of the kids on the show, with some of the boys. I do
Never
remember
heard
that. It was reported back in the, oh my God, that was a long time ago. And his show got canceled, Mr. Rogers.
Okay, well, let's get going here. Ryan McGee, Hawkeye Pearson, Trapper John.
That's
Yep,
it. MASH.
Z Bakari, just joined. I'm sure all the family was mentioned. No way it's been made today. Correct.
Yeah, that was another classic one there.
Philippi, MASH was made to critique and protest the Vietnam War and draft. Correct.
It was the Korean War, not the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
No, MASH was a Korean. Medical.
It was set in the Korean War.
In the Korean War, yeah.
Ricardo, Vinny Barbarino. Yes.
Mm.
I think that was, what's his name? Ray McGee, about a 15-minute leg. Hawkeye Pierce, Trapper John McIntyre, and then BJ Honeycutt. All the members
BJ
of
and
MASH.
the Bear, yes.
Trapper John spun off. Okay, didn't know that. My grandma and mom always watched Days of Our Lives. Yeah, that was the big one.
I hated it in General Hospital. Yeah, the
Days of Our Lives. Oh, that ran forever, I think.
Oh my God, yes.
Mr. Nutt says Arnold Horshack was the kid, and Welcome Back Carter. Horshack.
Okay.
Yeah, he was with the curly hair, short guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy P. Brooke, how about Ernie Coombs, Mr. Dress Up and his tickle trunk, or the Friendly Giant? I remember the Friendly Giant and the Moose.
I remember that
but I
one.
don't remember this Ernie Coombs guy.
No.
Mr. Dress Up. Maybe I heard it, but didn't watch it. Philip, the original Grease movie.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was a classic. Absolute classic. Yep.
Mr. Nutt, back then we only had 5 channels to choose from. Now they have 1,000 channels on Netflix and Hulu and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing on. Captain Action. Remember Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom?
I
Good
do
old
remember
Jack
that. That was
Perkins.
good. I used to like watching that.
Timmy P says, correction, giraffe. Yeah, it was the Jolly Green Giant and the giraffe. Yeah, forget his name, the giraffe. Mike Doty, a lot of these shows wouldn't make it. These kids would need to cry in a safe space.
Yeah. Didn't we have a great time in our childhood, folks?
Marlon Perkins, my bad. Okay. Philippi, the soap that drove me nuts the most was As the World Turned.
Oh my God. I
makes
remember
me
that one
cringe.
too. Yeah. As the world turns, so does the days of our lives.
I think we all had our time with soap operas, didn't we?
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, American Pie.
That's the name of the series, the movie series that I was thinking of, the chains. Yeah, absolutely hilarious with Stifler.
Texas Humor says same thing.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Harry
That's the one
and
with
the
Bigfoot.
Hendersons.
Yes.
Okay. Revenge of the Nerds says
That was
Philippi.
another good movie. Yes, absolutely great movie. And then what was the guy that plays the Matrix? He made that teenage movie. What was the name of it? Absolutely funny. Yes.
Okay. Captain Action. 70s were amazing. Howard Cosell reporting live.
Yeah.
Dick Clark. Bandstand, I think. Philippi, I agree. 70s were awesome.
Exactly.
Captain Action. That's the way it is. Walter Cronkite, #1 on news.
Yeah.
He only spoke 60 to 70 words a minute so people could understand him.
He talks slow.
Yeah.
Very slow.
He
Yes.
was back in Ed Sullivan's day.
Yeah.
Lone Rangers Bonanza.
Yes,
says
I remember
Ed.
Lone Ranger. I used to watch that too, and Bonanza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ditto.
2 fantastic shows.
Rick Price. The funny thing is, the styles we miss were once rebellious, shocking, brand new things that annoyed the generation before us. meaning parents. Culture never freezes. It keeps reinventing itself just like it always has. Yeah, a lot of truth to that.
Oh, yeah.
Sub-Z, Three's Company, Good Times.
Excellent show.
Vegas Chris, AC/DC, Van Halen, Ozzy, Y&T, Accept, and Motley Crue. I guess
Yep, they were all there at 1984 in Nuremberg in Germany at the Monsters of Rock concert. I saw them all there. And the Twisted Sister was also there. You missed one.
Philippi, my first stadium concert was New Kids on the Block. That's going back in high school. When I got older, I got a job with CSC and got into concerts for free. That would have been a score.
Wow. And Vegas Chris, you also missed one. Dio was there too. I still remember that lineup.
Captain Action, 120 to 124 words per minute was Walter Cronkite's gimmick. Okay. Timmy P. Coop, the Monsters of Rock Festival is now called the Rock and Ring Festival at the Nürburgring racetrack. I went to a few when I was stationed CFB LAR from 88 to 94.
Okay. I remember the Monsters of Rock vividly. I didn't know the Rock AM Ring, it's called now. And he's absolutely right. But it was a fun time. Absolute blast. You would have liked it.
Rick Price, Bewitched, Dream of Genie.
Yeah.
Subservient female characters whose identities revolve around pleasing a husband and master.
Can you imagine if it was released today
Wouldn't have-
and a genie was calling her man master?
Ain't gonna happen.
Ooh, there'd be a lot of Karens going up and screaming up
He
and
was a
down.
hottie.
Yeah. I will never call my man master.
Captain Action, the other networks did not pick up Star Trek, and Lucy at Desi Studios said yes, and the rest is history. Lucille Ball was remarkable. Well, there you go, a little bit of history buff.
Thank you.
Did not know that. Timmy P. Great stream, guys, and thanks for the memories. Enjoy breakfast. Have a great week. Yeah.
And thank you
to
guys.
wind
We
her up
are
here.
winding up
Vegas
right now.
Chris, Bob Weir, the Grateful Dead.
Yeah. Excellent band.
Rick Price, the White Shadow TV series about high school basketball team.
White Shadow. I don't recall that one, Rich.
Nope. Vegas Trader says Lucille Ball was the head of Desilu Studios. Star Trek was filmed at Desilu. Lucille provided the funding for Star Trek in those first 3 years, long before Star Trek was universally popular. Yeah, it didn't start off being a hit.
No, it didn't.
But as time went on, it caught on.
The only person I think was from the original pilot episodes was Spock. They replaced the whole crew except for Spock.
Well, Kirk was there.
No, he was. William Shatner was not in the pilot episode.
Give you a head of shake.
I'll put you a bet on it. 1 Bitcoin.
How much you want to lose?
1 Bitcoin.
Want to lose that much?
Yep.
I don't think you can.
I don't think he will.
Quick Price, Beretta.
I'll show
There's
you
another
after
one.
this.
Philip High, VHS. That was state-of-the-art technology when I was a kid. I still remember 8-track cassettes, correct?
Yep. Three Stooges.
Close the
There you
stream
go.
with Three Stooges.
Yeah, I used to love the Three Stooges.
Philip High, by the way, Coop, the last 2 Saturdays live stream I really enjoyed. Thank you for making them.
Very
Okay.
welcome.
Rick Price, any old Sunday night, 7 p.m. Disney shows, movies from the 70s. MASH was a show modeled in the Korean War, but made during the Vietnam War to protest it.
Yes.
Now,
It was.
how could it be made during the Vietnam? Oh, that was after. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
it was when it was on
Yeah,
air. It
yeah,
was
I
during
was
the
mixed
Vietnam
up which
Wars
was
and the
first.
early 70s. The Vietnam
Correct.
War didn't end until 73.
No, he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Sub-Z, Where Eagles Dare.
Excellent movie. Excellent movie. $6 Million Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Have a blessed and safe day, guys.
Thank you.
too. Thanks again, guys, says Vegas Chris. Well, welcome. Shout out to Dumbest.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Vegas Chris, only 48 likes. Come on, guys. Pound it, people.
Yes, please. And if you're watching on the replay, pound it too. It counts.
Helps.
If it gives a thumbs up.
Rick Price, Lucy spent stacks of money on the Star Trek original. Good
Well,
for
maybe
her.
she was a big sci-fi buff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she made
Whoops.
the money too. Tommy Lung, hi Cooper, Brooke, and Tubers. Hope everyone's doing well.
We
Tommy
are
the
just hanging
Dominator.
off and saying goodbye. So go back, Tommy, and hit the rewind button and watch it from the beginning. We had a great blast on here today talking
Ricardo.
about shows that would not make it today.
In Trek, Major Barrett played the character number 1 in the original pilot.
Yeah.
Then she became Nurse Chappelle, and the rest of the
Chapel.
series was also the voice of the ship computer.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Nurse Chapel. She was the voice of the ship computer on Star Trek. That is true. I remember that as a Trivial Pursuit question. Remember the game Trivial Pursuit?
I do.
Yeah. And I will end it with one famous question from Trivial Pursuit. Here we go. My favorite question of all time. What do men do standing up, women do sitting down, and dogs do on 3 legs?
Wouldn't have a clue of an idea.
P would be the first thing to come to your mind.
Yes.
The correct answer is shake hands. And Tim P rounds it off with Rams versus Bears going into overtime.
Wow.
17-17. We got to get down to the clubhouse and watch the games right now that are still playing. And he goes laughing out loud to my favorite Trivial Pursuit question. That was on the Genius edition, by the way, of Trivial Pursuit. And that's all we got time for today. See you Wednesday on Market Matters Wednesday. And then again on Saturday, where I like to have a bit of a controversial live stream just by myself. And I have a lot of fun doing it. Until then, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Pound that thumbs up button. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe. They're both free. And come over and join our Facebook group, Coopersthaiadventure Community on Facebook as well for free. Until then, take care. God bless. Stay tuned.
Safe.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Adventures. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never regret. Cooper's Thai adventure. Oh, what a thrill! Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai adventure. Can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart. It's the land that I love. So here's to the nights, the sights, and the dreams. Thailand's a wonder bursting at the seams.